Chapter 11. Beatrice is a bat. Keeping her legs wrapped tight around the branch, Beatrice swung into position. "I'm playing veterinarian with you," she told Chloe. "I'll be the monkey." Chloe shook her head. "Sorry, you can't be a monkey." "Why not? Are you the monkey?" "No," said Chloe. "There are no monkeys. I'm the veterinarian." "Can I be a snake then?" "Ew," said Chloe. "Definitely no reptiles." "What about a sloth?" Beatrice suggested. "They're cute." "Can't you just be something normal?" Lenny whispered up at her. "How about a bat? If you really think about it, bats are probably more common than cats." The other three girls, Grace, Parvati, and Eva, came out to find them. "I'm a poodle," said Grace. "I'm a puppy," said Parvati. "I'll be a cat," Eva volunteered. "Perfect," said Chloe. She pointed into the tree. "Beatrice is a bat." Lenny glared up at Beatrice. Beatrice stared down at Lenny. Their eyes said all the things they couldn't say out loud. "Come on, guys," said Chloe. She waved her arm and ducked through the doorway. Lenny shrugged up at Beatrice, then followed Chloe inside, followed by Grace the poodle, Parvati the puppy, and Eva the cat. One by one, they disappeared. First the two vets, then the three pets. Beatrice the bat stayed outside alone, pondering her next move. Laughter echoed out of the new veterinary clinic. Beatrice didn't know what was so funny, but Lenny laughed the loudest. After a whole summer of preparation and 87 minutes of third grade desperation, everyone was falling apart. Luckily, Beatrice knew what she had to do. Lenny's laughter meant one thing. It was time for an injured wing. Rocking back and forth, Beatrice gained momentum. On the count of two, she flipped her legs, stretched out her arms, and flew. "Eek!" she screeched in her best bat voice. She planned to land in a grateful crumple. She planned to clutch her wing and whimper. When they all came out to investigate, she planned to impress them with her pretend bat skills. But like the rest of her day, things didn't go exactly as planned. The ground arrived sooner than she expected and smacked her in the face. "Ow!" she screamed, sounding more like a human than a bat. Lenny rushed out of the clinic. "What was that?" "It was me," Beatrice mumbled, sprawled on the ground. "Beatrice!" Lenny screamed. Chloe rushed out behind her, followed by the trio of pets. "Eek!" screeched Chloe, sounding more like a bat than a vet. Kids came running from all corners of the playground. It didn't take much to draw a crowd at recess. Maybe it was Beatrice's bat scream. Maybe it was her real one. Maybe it was Lenny's scream. Or maybe it was the way Chloe hadn't stopped screaming. Lenny knelt next to Beatrice. Her eyebrows pinched together. "Beatrice, you're bleeding," she yelled. Her eyebrows didn't pinch together like she was worried. They pinched together like she was mad. Beatrice touched her face. It was sticky with blood. Chloe turned pale. "I think I'm going to faint." Beatrice jumped to her feet, covering her face with her sleeve. "I'm okay," she announced. "It's only a bloody nose. I was just coming inside to play." "Ew," said Eva the cat. "You should probably go see Miss Cindy instead." "Uh-huh," the poodle agreed. "You need a nurse." The puppy nodded her head. "Yeah, before that gets worse." Chloe groaned and slumped to the ground. "I plan to see the veterinarian," Beatrice told them, gesturing towards Chloe. "But it doesn't look like it's going to work out." Lenny frowned at her, fanning Chloe's face. "Fine," Beatrice announced. "I'll be right back." Raising her chin, she spun around. The whole crowd took a giant step backward, letting her through. Only one person didn't back up with the rest. She stepped forward instead. "What in the world, Beatrice?" Kate fumed. "I don't understand you. It's the first day of school, and you're already a disaster." Beatrice faced her sister as the wall of spectators listened in. All the day's frustration flooded in her eyes as blood dripped down her chin. "Please don't tell Mom," she wiped her nose with her sleeve. "It's really not that bad." Kate cringed. "One look at your face, and I won't have to say a thing." She looked around. "How did it happen anyway?" Her gaze bounced between Beatrice and Lenny and Chloe on the ground. Beatrice shrugged and looked away. Everyone was listening, and there was too much to say. Well, you better go to the office, Kate told her. You can't go back to class like that. Lenny was crouched next to Chloe, reminding her to relax and take deep breaths. Grace, Parvati, and Eva stood nearby, along with the rest of the crowd, waiting to see what Beatrice would do. Beatrice held up her hands. Okay, she huffed, shouldering past Kate. I was already going anyway. She pulled the collar of her turtleneck over her face and headed inside. Every step closer to the school put Lenny further away.